Schiavone. I'll be joined this week by Paulie Dangerously for some commentary. We have some great action, some great stars of the NWA. We'll see the World Television Champion here today, Rick Steiner. The man, of course, he has the big return match against Mike Rotunda. We see Mike Rotunda also, both those men in single competitions. Also, Barry Windham, the U.S. Heavyweight Champion in action. The man he'll be facing very soon, the total package, Lex Luger, is with us here in action. The World Tag Team Champions, the Road Warriors, and the original Midnight Express with Paulie Dangerously. But first of all, let's bring in this man right here, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. As you can see right here, Eddie, I know there's been a lot of payback coming to some man. I know your thoughts right now is revenge.
You know, Tony, I came back to the NWA to be a nice boy. But it seems that didn't last too long because Ric Flair, you and Barry Windham, I used to look up to you. I used to think you walked tall, but it looks like you learned how to crawl. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime you get in the ring, anytime you go out to your fancy nightclub, you better look over your left shoulder, you better look over your right shoulder, because the old Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert is back in town. And that means if you mess around with fire, brother, you might just get burned.
All right. In great spirit, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Let's also bring in right here, a man you'll be seeing later on in the program, the total package, Lex Luger. Lex, I know many big matches for you around the country, but none bigger than a U.S. Heavyweight title and Barry Windham.
You heard about that, Tony Schiavone? I came here 2 years ago, and they said I'd write my own ticket in professional wrestling. I came to NWA because it's the best wrestling. It's the greatest competition. And I came here not to collect a paycheck. I didn't come here for the big bucks. I came here to earn titles. Now, Ric Flair, you say you won't wrestle me anymore. I pushed you past your limits. That's obvious. But Barry Windham, you're my next target, and the total package is in the gym every day. Let's get a shot of this thing and move it down. I'm talking, I'm in the gym, pumping iron every day. I'm in the best physical condition of my life. And I'm coming after you, that U.S. title in Chicago. That's all that's on my mind right now.
The total package, Lex Luger. And fans, let's go to the ring for our first event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match scheduled for one fall. And our opponent, first from Florida, already in the ring, here is Bob Cook. That's Bob Cook. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way into the arena, here is the World Television Champion from Michigan. Welcome, Rick Steiner.
It's the World Television Champion, Rick Steiner, the event on NWA Worldwide Wrestling, going up against Bob Cook. Tony Schiavone at this time, as you see Teddy Long, the referee, joined by the manager of the original Midnight Express, Paul E. Dangerously. And Paul, my first question obviously is, I knew you were to be my guest host, but how come you weren't up here with Eddie Gilbert and Lex Luger?
Package like Luger, but I had to call my advisors on Wall Street because I wanted all the Nielsen people to watch this show and tell them how the ratings go up every time. Paul E. Dangerously comes out here with you. You good-looking thing, ya.
All right, Paul E. Dangerously with us as he take a look at the World Television Champion, Rick Steiner. We're talking about a man who has been the World Television Champion since winning the title in Starrcade from Mike Rotunda. He is certainly one of the top athletes in our sport. Quickness, power, speed, and right now, a lot of fan support right behind him.
Well, you know, the thing is, Tony, I myself have kind of been wondering about Rick Steiner, the dog-faced gremlin. I've been wondering what would happen if Rick Steiner wanted to get in the ring with the original Midnight Express, Loverboy Dennis and Ravishing Randy. And the thing is, what I did is that I went out and I bought the tape of Gremlins for my boys to study all these guys' moves.
As you see the fans cheering on the
that just
dog-faced
shows
gremlin.
what kind of animals are in the audience nowadays. I think the NWA should do something about all these moronic fans that bark and scream and cheer for a guy like this. This guy should be thrown out of the NWA.
Steiner up on the turnbuckle now.
What in the world is he doing?
It's a power slam up the middle turnbuckle. 2 count. And he pulled up Bob Cook, I believe, that time.
Now, you see, that's the kind of mistake that he would make against Loverboy Dennis and Ravishing Randy, and that's why he won't get in the ring against my boys, because if he ever did something like that to my guys, they'd get up off the mat and beat the you-know. Now, look at that.
Well, it's obvious that he is nothing but a cup of coffee, his opponent. As we said, Rick Steiner, Mike Rotunda to square off for the World Television title, a return match in Chicago during Chi-Town Rumble, coming up on the 20th of February. We'll take a look at Bob Cook being sent right to the turnbuckle. Let's hear from Mike Rotunda.
You know something, Steiner? I've been watching your matches real close, pal, and you're making mistakes. And the thing about it is, Steiner, mistakes don't get it with you, man. It's going to be a short time before that belt's back around my waist.
That from Mike Rotunda going up against Rick Steiner in Chicago.
You know, Steiner's lucky that all the security guards here protected him, because Mike Rotunda would have gone right back out to the ring and beat him up and taken the title from him tonight. But he's going to be a nice guy about it and wait till Chicago on February 20th, right there live on pay-per-view. And that's going to be the end of Mr. Rick Steiner. That's going to be the end of the dog-faced gremlin. And that's going to be the end of that handheld puppet that he calls Alex.
Well, you know, that's all easily said, Paul, but realistically, you're talking about the two of the greatest athletes we have in the NWA going at it, toe-to-toe. And I think it's going to be another great classic wrestling match because they're both well-schooled in the fine arts of wrestling at college, and they both have turned into great professionals. Now, Cook back to the ropes on our left side, and he'll reverse send Steiner to the other side. Steiner! Oh, man! Got him with the pile driver coming off of the ropes.
This guy is sick. This guy is off. He's not with it.
He certainly is a different breed. He's rubbing the man's face now right to the...
Different breed, I tell you what. I had a Cocker Spaniel, and he was meaner than Steiner. But the fact of the matter is that Steiner would never get this kind of moves across against my guys. And if he thinks he's going to do this to Mike Rotunda in Chicago, he's crazier than he thinks he is. But Kevin Sullivan has told me himself, he said, Paul, there is no way that Rick Steiner's going to do it again to Rotunda. What happened in Starrcade, it wasn't even a fluke. It was highway robbery, and Steiner's going to have to pay on the 20th.
Well, realistically, when you hear from Kevin Sullivan, as evidently Alex is talking now to Rick Steiner, when you hear Kevin Sullivan say something is going to happen to someone, you really have to take that to heart because there's Sullivan, there's Williams, and there's Rotunda. There's virtually a 3-on-1, and you know all about 3-on-1 situations.
Of course I do. I'm practically the guy that invented it. Why do you think they call us the original Midnight Express anyway?
Steiner, the belly-to-belly suplex. And he's your winner, Rick Steiner.
There's your winner, the World Television Champion, Rick Steiner.
There's your official announcement. We're going to take a look one more time at Rick Steiner's win here on NWA Worldwide Wrestling. Once again, it's the belly-to-belly suplex. Just one of his many great moves that he uses to secure a win.
Well, watch what happens when he grabs the guy behind the back, Tony. Alex is fighting the guy. That's why the guy can't escape. I have found out the secret of the belly-to-belly. Alex is fighting the guy.
The original Midnight Express when we come back.
Oh, I'll be right back then.
It's the Nature Boy Ric Flair against Ricky Steamboat for the World Heavyweight title. Barry Windham and Lex Luger for the U.S. Heavyweight title. That's right, it's Chi-Town Rumble 89. And you can see it live in the privacy of your own home on Monday, February 20th, 8 o'clock bell time, Eastern time. That's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Call your local cable company for availability of Chi-Town Rumble.